Hey everyone, welcome back to In Living Color TV. I'm your host Alexis One, and before we get started, make sure you all hit that like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay everyone, so we all know Nicki is back out and she recently released a new single called Red Ruby Da Sleaze, and she hasn't officially dropped a music video to the single, but Nicki did drop a video to her social media platforms and she promoted the song. In the video, she was playing it and she showed off her body, and I must say, people may shade Nicki for being 40, but a lot of 40-year-olds don't look like this. And a lot of people tried to go online and shade Nicki and say that she was photoshopping her recent photos and photoshopped the video. And as I mentioned before, Nicki Minaj is back outside and active on social media. And Nicki Minaj did take to Twitter to respond to the haters, and she started off by saying this: "Photoshop them bars." She followed up by saying, "Clock that T." But Nicki wasn't done. She also went on to say, "Photoshop them sales." Child, not Photoshop the sales. Nicki also wanted to make it clear that 2023 is not the year to try and test the queen. She also went on to say this: "2023 not the year to play with Onika, Tanya, Mirage, Petty, Red Ruby the MF Sleaze, Chun Li, Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie, 40, yup, 40s with the 30 clips, FNs with the switch." Nicki also responded to a Twitter user who said this: "They gonna be falling apart on YouTube tomorrow." Nicki replied and said, "Not knowing that's exactly what the F I want them to do, fetch." Nicki responded to another Twitter user who went on to say this: "Photoshop the legacy." Nicki replied and said, "Will never effing happen." Nicki also went on to say this: "The queen can leave for months. Soon as she pop back out, oh look." She also went on to say Getty. Nicki also said, "Anytime the queen pop out, oh look, obsession." Now, a lot of people felt like when Nicki tweeted out and said Getty, that she was referring to and dissing Cardi B, because a lot of people feel like Cardi B's pictures that she posted on Instagram don't look like Getty images, and it looks like she photoshopped the pictures. Nicki also went on to tweet this: "Like, what the F do the group chat be about? When I'm on hiatus, spooky." Nicki also went on to say this: "Y'all, I'm just playing. Don't the bad guy make this stuff fun?" And she ended her tweets by saying this: "I was hacked. Pow." Now, a lot of people felt like Nicki was responding to Bardi Gang because Bardi Gang were photoshopping some pictures. And Cardi B was also active on Twitter that day, and she responded to a Twitter user who went on to say this: "Highest selling female songs each year in US since 2010. Cardi B replied and said this: "Wow, 3 times, and I'm going to do it again. Can't wait for y'all to hear this new music. Goodbye now." So in my opinion, I'm really not surprised that some fan bases are shading Nicki and saying that she is photoshopping her pictures. But let's not act like Nicki is ugly and doesn't match her Getty images. And so what if Nicki did respond to another person's fan base? The girls are always caught responding to the barbs. And I feel like Nicki just wasn't responding to one fan base. She was throwing her shots at multiple people. Because Nicki said it herself, when she's on hiatus, the girls are quiet. You really don't hear or see anything moving. But as soon as the queen pops back out and says she's active, then everybody wants to pop out and say they have new music and things coming. So we'll just have to wait and see what the girls are coming with. Now, moving on to the next topic. Now, we all know Chloe Bailey is about to drop her solo debut album called In Pieces, and I am excited for her. This is her solo big debut without her sister Holly, so I am excited to see what the entire project sounds like. Now, if you don't know, Chloe is starring in a new show called Swarm, which is based on Beyonce's fan base called The Beehive, and the first episode dropped last night, and it has a lot of people talking about Chloe and her co-star Dimson Idris, because they both did share a very intense, intimate scene in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the show. And before the show did air, Chloe did talk about this scene, so take a listen.
When I first read the script, I was like, oh, this is insane, this is incredible, and I cried, and then I realized, you got to do that sex scene, girl. And as open and liberal as I am with my body, I was very scared because I haven't had that many partners. I'm not like that sexual and open. So I was like, whoo. I was like, okay. So Damson made it really comfortable. You know, there were limited people on set. It was a closed set. We were laughing in between. We literally had a bouncy ball in between us. And, you know, we were making a joke out of it. So it took all of the nervousness away from that. So I have to give a lot of kudos to him as a man for making me as a woman feel comfortable literally being raw and naked. So
Now, in my opinion, I feel like Dimson and Chloe did a great job. They made me believe what was going on in the scene, if you know what I mean. And some people are really enjoying the episode and the scene, and some people are criticizing Chloe. And in my opinion, Chloe was going to be heavily criticized anyway, because this is a show based on Beyonce's Beehive, and we all know Chloe is signed to Beyonce. However, I'm not mad at Chloe for taking a gig and getting into acting. That's great for her. Plus, Chloe is a grown woman and she's allowed to express herself and do as she pleases. But you let me know how you feel about everything down below. Thanks again for joining me for another video, and until next time, bye.